All right, we're live. Whew. So, sorry, I'm eating some potato chips. I'm going to talk about some of my not too shabby videos, particularly the ones where there's sort of a story behind it or that kind of thing. So, and of course, I'll play my favorite not too shabbies as well. Well, first things first, let's play the slow down not too shabby. Here. Make sure the volume's up. Oh, wait. Oh, okay. Where is it here? wait a minute. All right, here's the slow down not too shabby. So there you go. And then if you, it's even better if you take that slow down one and then you cut it in by half again. You play it by 0.5 so it's even slower. Oh my gosh. How's everyone doing tonight? I'd like to slow down not too shabby, I'll tell you that. So, how's everyone? Hey, Lightspeed, hope you're well. Once there's a few more people, I'll start telling stories. But let's play that super slow, not too shabby one more time. Here it is. Oh my gosh. There you go. Oh my gosh. All right, so how did I get the inspiration for that not too shabby? I don't know. I think like I was like playing some other video at slow motion for some reason. And then I realized, what if I, for some of the ones where I yell it really fast, what if I slow it down? Would it even be more crazy if it was slowed down? So anyway, that's all. So, hey, little pilot, however you say your name, thanks. Yeah, thanks for watching my videos. All right, so there is. All right, I just got to play that one more time, but now I'm going to play that like regular slow speed. All right. So let me. So all right, let's just get to it. There's one where I did it in front of a motel, and well, I'll just show. Okay, I guess I'll tell you the story beforehand, but I kind of yelled "not too shabby" right in front of the motel near the entrance, and I was kind of loud and I sounded crazy. And this woman came like out of she was a guest in one of the motel rooms, and she came out and was like, "What's going on?" So I apologized to her and I just said, "Hey, I'm doing a video." She didn't know my not too shabbies. But here's that video. It was at the Prospect Plaza Motel. It's the Prospect Plaza Motel. No, too shabby. I wasn't even that loud, but there was a motel room right there, and this woman was like, "What's going on?" You know, she thought something crazy was going on. So anyway, guess it's not the greatest story, is it? So, all right, I'll show you another one. This one's fairly recent. Chili pepper, not too shabby. So, at my friend Katrina's my massage therapist, and she's really cool. She loves my not too shabbies, and her daughter follows me in Montana. Anyway, anytime I'm over her house, she lets me, like, I can do a not too shabby, and she has all these interesting things at her house, and she doesn't mind if I yell. So here's one I did of her ceramic chili peppers that was in her kitchen, and I just scream it. Here. It's ceramic chili peppers. Not too shabby! So sometimes in the background, she'll be laughing. Wait, there's one of me where here. Wait. There's some where she's laughing in the background. Here. This is like 2 years ago. So it's a pink sock monkey, and you can hear Katrina laughing in the background, and that's her daughter and a friend of the family. So here it is. It's a pink sock monkey. Not too shabby! I like when people laugh in the background. So that's kind of funny. So, all right, so we're up to 8 people. That's a big number for me. So, but I'm just telling back, like, behind the scenes stories or little anecdotes related to not too shabbies that most people don't know. So, all right, so here's another one. Yes, you do laugh every time. Little pilot. I don't know how to say your name, or it's like little projector. All right, so last year I had a job where I was working overnight, and I rarely do not too shabbies at work, but I did do one. It was 3:05 in the morning, and I did a not too shabby about it. So here we go. It's 3:05 in the morning. Not too shabby. Now, all I'm gonna say is there was like 2 or 3 other coworkers that knew about my not too shabbies because it was, we would work overnight and they'd be on YouTube, and so they thought it was funny. And then at the very end of the video, I accidentally knock over like a plant, and there was some rocks that were tumbling onto the desk. So that's that sound. Here, I'll play it again. You can hear something tumbling, like I knocked it over. Here it is. It's 3:05 in the morning. Not too shabby. Hey, Phil, Cora. So, just a little story there. Nothing too exciting, but Oh, I got more. I'm going to show you. Anybody have any questions or anything? Just ask. Just don't ask like the same question people always ask. How does a not too shabby start? I answer that every time. And there's a whole video about it on my not too shabby history section. So, hey, Neil Corcoran. Have I ever been kicked out of somewhere for making a not too shabby, like being loud somewhere you shouldn't be? No, because I'm usually really sensitive as it is. So, like, I'm pretty self-conscious. So if I'm in a restaurant or just somewhere, I try not to be loud. So no, I've never gotten kicked out. I have gotten looks from people. But that's about it. So a year and a half ago, I was biking across America by myself with a bicycle, no motor. I'm not talking about a motorcycle. I'm talking about a bicycle. So I was in New Mexico and I was crossing into Texas. All right. And I did a not too shabby at the Texas state line. Let me show you the video first. Okay. It's the Texas state line. Not too shabby. All right. So there's a story behind this one because there was a ranch. There was like a house, and it was kind of like a ranch on the Texas side of the New Mexico side. Anyway, after I did that video, within I don't know a half a minute, this guy kind of comes jogging out from his house, and he's like, "Is everything okay? Is something wrong?" And he thought like there was a fight going on, or because the way I yelled, "Not too shabby," it sounded like maybe there's a fight or I was under duress or something crazy like that. So he totally ran out, and he was expecting like some craziness, but I just calmly explained. I was like, no, this is I do these videos, and I gave him my business card with my YouTube channel, and we became friends, and we were talking, and then after I was gone, later that day, he was visiting my YouTube channel and watching all my not too shabbies, and he loved them. So anyway, here, I'm going to play it again. Right at the Texas state line, kind of like near El Paso, Texas. It's the Texas state line. Not too shabby. So yeah, no, it's definitely Neil. I try, it just depends. I like getting weird looks, but it just depends, So anyways, that's just a little fun story. Oh my gosh. Let me just show you. Actually, this one is just fun. And it's old. This was like 3 years ago. I did one at a Burger King. And here's one that it's been watched 950 times. And I just like it. I just think it's fun. It's a Burger King hat. Not shabby. That was a long one. So anyway, that was just fun to do a Burger King hat one. So now here there's actually one not too shabby. Where it's in my playlist, and I'm actually not the one who does the not too shabby. My friend Bill does it. I don't know why. It was early 2015, and my book had just come out. And my friend Bill came up to visit me. I think he bought a book. Really, really good friend to this day. And so he's in the playlist, but he's buried. He's like way down, like 900 not too shabby videos. But anyway, here is the one video of Bill, and he's in my playlist. So here it is. I got Steve's new book, Under a Triumphant Sky. Not too shabby. There you go. So if you just type in Under a Triumphant Sky, it'll pop up, or you get shabby to that. So anyway, just a little story there. Nothing too exciting, but I'm drinking my tea here. Well, I guess I'll just play another one. Let's see here. No, hey, Mr. Riddle, I just started 14 minutes ago, and I'm just telling stories about, I'm just telling behind the scenes not too shabbies. Oh, here's one. Now, this was like a year and a half ago. My not too shabbies were getting popular, and I was in a convenience store in Trinidad, Colorado. And this guy walks in, and he just walks right up to me, and he's like, "Hey, not too shabby." And it turned out that him, his wife, and their teenage son. They're big fans of mine. So I did a not too shabby. We were talking. It was really nice. So we did a not too shabby right there. So here it is. It's three random people at a convenience store. Not too shabby. So they were just saying that their uncle is like loves my not too shabbies more than anything, and they like me, but not as much. But they were like, "Hey, can we get a video? Because then our uncle will go crazy." So that was the joke with that one. So I guess they're not really big stories or anything, but they're only 8 to 9 second videos. So here, I'll do another one. Let's see. No, I got it. That's funny. All right, so I lived in Trinidad, Colorado for a year and a half, which is close to the New Mexico state line. So my friend Bill, I'm going to show you a video of Bill. Bill's in a bunch. A lot of times we would just go for a drive and just talk and just whatever. We'd go to like the gas station and get coffee and then just drive back. It would be like 15 miles over the mountain and then back. But anyway, so we would go to Raton, New Mexico. And Raton, New Mexico and Trinidad, Colorado are kind of like, there's all these old buildings and abandoned motels and like all these really unique, interesting things. So we would find so many not too shabbies in these towns. So anyway, here's one. It was an abandoned, auto repair place. So here it is. And this was in Raton, New Mexico. And for some reason, I just love this so much. It's Ben A. Romero and Sons, welding and machine work. Not too shabby! That's been watched 1,452 times. And then there's one guy, wait, where is he here? He's got a comment that says, "Why am I watching this?" So I just thought that was pretty funny. So let me try to find more. What questions do you have? Yeah, Mr. Riddle, it's only happened like 2 or 3 times, so I'm not really, I'm not a big name. The Mazda 3 horn. Wait a minute, Michael Cantrell, the Mazda 3 horn. I'll tell you that story. All right, so my friend Bill in Denver, he came out to visit me. And so we were hanging out in the parking lot of a Sonic restaurant. I don't know why we were there. I forget what. Oh, he was visiting. Okay, anyway, so I was just hanging out with my friend Bill, and we were like, well, Bill, I got to get you in a Not Too Shabby. He's been in a few. And then we were like, let's do the horn. Let's just, hit the horn a bunch of times. And I think we had to do, here, I'll just show it to you first of all. Here it is. It's the Mazda 3 horn. Not too shabby. I like how crazy my hair looks in that one. So I think we did 2 or 3 takes on that one because I wanted to get the timing of the horn, So Michael, that is so cool. You found that Mazda 3 horn, Not Too Shabby. You stuck around. I'm very honored. Thank you. Do you have a Mazda yourself? So that's a really neat story. Yeah, the Bill. All right, speaking of Bill, let's have some fun with Bill. All right, so it's not the greatest Not Too Shabby, but it was a great moment. So last year I was biking across America, early 2017. I was biking close to Abilene, Texas, and headed towards Florida, to middle of nowhere, kind of lonely, just ranches and farms around. All of a sudden, I see this bicyclist coming towards me. And I'm like, like in Texas and rural Texas, you don't see people on bikes. Anyway, this guy's coming towards me, and as it got close, I waved to him, just give him like a cool little wave, and then he joined me. It was Bill, my friend Bill in Denver, surprised me on the road. He was tracking me. He drove 11 hours from Denver, Colorado, to outside of Abilene, Texas, and to meet me on the road and surprise me, and he rode with me. So I did a not too shabby of Bill. Like as he was riding with me, I did this not too shabby. Here it is. Biking with Bill Rogan. Not too shabby. Actually, that's a pretty good one. That's a good one. So anyway, I should have showed him even more enthusiasm. So when somebody drives 11 hours one way to meet you in like North Texas to surprise you, that's like a great. So anyway, that's a neat story. So there you go, Michael. All right, so you were testing out horns. There you go. Okay. Hey, Shardful Gaming. So just a neat story. If you have questions about any of the not too shabbies, there might be an interesting story I can tell, or something like that. So here, I'm going to play one. Some of my favorites are when I'm with somebody and like either they don't like my not too shabbies or they react in a way where they're kind of like it's different. Any reaction other than laughing, it gets kind of funny. Like my friend, I was in a car with my friend Michelle. This is in Florida. And she really didn't like my not too shabbies, and she's kind of camera shy, but she was a good sport, though. I'll give you that. So here's the video of her. You could tell she was like kind of annoyed, and I really did. I screamed in her car. Here. Driving with my friend Michelle. Not too shabby. So there you go. Oh, you guys. I'm living not a shabby life. And that's my hope for you too. So, I'm going to get right to another story. This one I really like. So every year for my fantasy football league, I have ping pong balls that determine the draft order of my fantasy football league. And I did it with Bill and his daughter, who's like 12. And you can see, like, I have 9 ping pong. I'll just show it to you. You can see how she reacts in the background. It's 9 ping pong balls in my hand. Not too shabby!